YouTube, what's going on? She got Professor Smellgood coming to you guys live with a very new lesson that is called 30 ways or 30 different ways to sell oils. All right. Now, the reason why I came up with this specific topic is a lot of times, a lot of people when they get into the oil game, you know, they buy their products and they got the prices ready, they got the sales pitch ready, got the bottles labeled, but the thing is, they trying to ask themselves, what way actually works for me? I understand the guy, he walks around and he sells oils. He's been doing that 30 years. He's been doing that 3 years, and he makes like $700 a week. That works for him. What works for me? So that's the reason why I came up with the 30 ways to sell oils. 30 ways to sell oils, right? Okay, and pretty much from these 30 ways, you pick whichever one is fit for you. You know, everybody's different. So let's get right to it, because I only want this video to be 5 minutes. And in each and every separate video, I will break each and every last one of them down. All right, number one, walk with the box. That's a very famous way. That's actually what I started doing when I first started selling oils. I took the box, filled it up with oils, labeled the bottles, put the oils in there, and I walked all around Detroit. That's what I did. Number two, walk with the stand. By the way, if you take notes, get yourself a pen, get the notebook, and write this stuff down. Alright? Number two, walk with the stand. The stand it's like a wooden tray, right? And it has holes in them that the oils, they fit exactly in them, right? The 1/3 ounce roll-ons and the dram roll-ons, they fit in there perfect. Walk with the stand. As a matter of fact, one of my top students, that's what he does, and he does pretty good. Number three, walk with the shotgun shell bullet holder, okay? This is very famous in the East Coast. The guys in the East Coast made this very, very popular, where they take the shotgun, shell holder that goes across the shoulder, and they fill those holes up with the actual 1/3 ounce roll-on bottles of oils. Right? This is very popular. Number four, walk with the pouch. The pouch across the waist. Number five, ride and bike with the pouch. There's a white guy here in Detroit. He rides up and down Woodward Avenue for over 10 years. That's what he does. He has a little pouch on his waist, and he rides up and down Woodward Avenue selling his oils. Number six, ride and bike with the backpack. The backpack full of oils, incense, shea butter, etc. Number seven, ride and bike with the crate. The crate, have a bike and have the crate attached to the front of the handlebars with the logos on the three sides. Actually, I was the one that actually made this popular. Right? This right here, number seven, was actually made popular by me. I was the first person to do it. I didn't know anyone else that did that. I was the first one to make that popular. And in the crate, you have a box in the inside, insulation inside of the crate, and you have your incense, your oils, all of that stuff stuffed in there. And I would ride all around the city of Detroit selling my oils. All right. Number eight, ride bike with the shotgun shell holder. You can do that too. Number nine, sell at your job. I know there's a lady that actually sells oils. She buys oils wholesale, and she works at a plant. She works at a factory, and she make an extra $3,000 separate from the check that she gets from that job. And what happens is every Friday when people get paid, before Friday come, she's giving out samples, she's rubbing on people, and everybody's putting their order in throughout the week. And when Friday come, she got like 10, 12 different orders, $20, $30 orders already made. Alright? So you can sell at your job. Alright? That's a really, really good one right there. Set up, and I actually do that sometimes too, because I do medical transportation throughout the week, and I do shipments throughout the week. Every Saturday I'm at our store. Number 10, set up on a busy street part-time. Alright? Set up on a busy street part-time. What I mean by that is, you go down to the city hall. I don't know about other places, but in Detroit, you go down to the city hall and you say, listen, I want to set up such and such on this street here. Always find a busy street. Always. Find a busy street, set up there part-time, or number 11, full-time. If you got a job working throughout the week, part-time, then set up part-time. Like for example, if you work your Monday through Friday, set up there every Saturday. And just be there every Saturday for many years, and you're going to have a constant flow of clientele. Number 11, set up full-time. Full-time is actually even better, where you can set up 6 days a week, let's say from 10 to 5, 10 to 4, and you're selling your oils, right? People know that you're there. Stay there, stay consistent, stay on time, and then you're going to have a constant flow of clientele. But always do it on a busy street. Notice I said busy street. Number 12, set up at events locally. Locally, like say for example, the African Festival here, or the African Festival, the Taste Fest, any type of events, concerts, any type of events locally. Ask them how much they charge to set up. Set up there, you're going to make a killing. Number 13, set up at events traveling. That's another one. There's a guy, he actually travels and he set up at different events all over the U.S. and he sells his oils. He make $60,000 a year. Number 14, set up at events locally and traveling. So if you want to set up locally and traveling, you can do that too. Number 15, and obviously what comes along with this, either you would have to rent out a car or you have to have a nice, durable card. So you want to keep that in mind. Number 15, set up at a grocery store. That's what I do. I have a shop right in the entrance of a grocery store. So I'm going to automatically get traffic because people have the grocery shop. Alright? Since people have the grocery shop and I'm right there in the entrance, you're going to see me before you actually go in there and buy your groceries. Alright? And especially days where people get their bridge cards and stuff, their bridge card come on, oh man, it's a done deal. And most grocery stores, they have check cashing. You can cash your check. So the first and the third, oh man, you're going to clean up shop. Grocery store is a good place to set up. Some of them, they'll let you set up on the outside, but not the inside. If they can let you set up on the outside, then what you do is you set up on the outside, and then when the winter time comes, just do deliveries. When the time comes, just do deliveries, okay? Number 16, set up at a gas station. Set up on the outside of the gas station, alright? Number 17, set up at a liquor store. You got to be very careful with that. But that's a really, Friday, Saturday, really busy days. If you set up at a liquor store, there's one guy set up at a liquor store, and he does really good. Number 18, set up downtown. If you set up downtown, you got to make sure your setup is very nice and neat because you're going to have a lot of high-end clientele, okay? And you're going to make sure, you got to also make sure that you have good quality products, good quality oils, because since it's high-end customers, they want good quality. If it's weak quality, they're not going to do business with you. Number 19, pull the wagon. This is something that Mr. Smell Good, Look Good from Jersey, he made that popular with the wagon full of the oils, right? And, you know, he pulled the wagon all around Jersey. He was the one that made that popular. Pull the wagon. Number 20, the moped with the shotgun shell holder. The moped and have a little shotgun shell holder with the oils in it, right? Moped, do deliveries, whatever. Stop, you know, you pull up on people and you park the moped and, you know, you interact with people. There's a guy in Detroit that does that, by the way. You may think that's strange, but there's a guy who does that. Number 21, we're almost done. Number 21, sell oils out the trunk of your car. Park your car in a place, you know, have all your merchandise in the trunk, open the trunk, burn some incense, and just allow people to, you know, stop people up, you know, do it close to the sidewalk, obviously, and let people know what you're selling. That's really good, but you got to be careful with that. Make sure you're in a place where it's okay. If you need license or permit to do such a thing, then make sure you do that too. Number 22, do deliveries from the car. That's another one. You know, people call you, and matter of fact, these are here go hand in hand. If you're going to set up here out the trunk, if somebody calls you and say, listen, I need such and such fragrance, they call you. You ain't got to put the products up. All you got to do is shut the trunk, close the trunk, and until, you know, if your customers call you, say, listen, I'll be right back. Do your deliveries from the car. So those can go hand in hand. Number 23, the golf cart. Yeah, the golf cart. The golf cart with the carrier. Take a golf cart with people. The golf cart that people use when they go in to get the golf balls that they driving on a golf cart. Have like a little carrier that connects to the back of it and have all of your products and you just ride the sidewalks. Sounds strange, but you know, this is something that will catch people's attention. You gotta, when it comes to this oil business, don't try to do everything everybody else do. Try to be different in your own way. That's something that will catch people's attention. That's the reason why I get a lot of attention that I do, because I'm Professor Smell Good. Alright? I do stuff that don't nobody else do. When it comes to stuff like this, don't nobody do this on the level that I do. Nobody teach people how to sell oils on the level that I do. There are some guys, they would teach you, but the thing is, on this level, nobody do it like I do. That's the thing that makes me different from everybody else. And also for each oil that I make myself, I have a logo for it. Nobody else does that but me. All right. Number 24. The go-kart. The go-kart with the shotgun shell holder. This is something the guys who's in middle school, high school, this would be a really good idea for you. You ride around in the go-kart, and you got your oils, and you're doing deliveries, and you park in a go-kart, and you come stepping out, and you're selling your oils, and you on the go. That's a good idea, real good idea, because obviously with a go-kart, you don't need no license, no insurance, no plates for that. All right? Number 25, you can rent out a house, or you can rent out a flat, right, to sell your products. You can actually do that. Because I asked one guy, and I was about to rent this place before I moved into my new place, and the guy said to me, he said, what are you going to be using this place for? And I said, what do you mean? I'm going to be living here. He said, no, the reason why I say so is because certain people, they rent it out, for business. I said, you can do that? He said, yeah, of course. As long as you pay your rent, you can do that. You can rent out an actual place, a house, and turn that house into your business. You can do that. Number 26, do the bus routes. Now, if somebody's walking around, they selling oils, right? Whether it be with the box, the stand, the shotgun shell holder, the pouch. Obviously, if you're in a place like Detroit, Chi-Town, Minnesota, Wisconsin, New York, where it gets real cold, really, really, really cold, in the wintertime, obviously you're not going to be walking around selling oils because ain't nobody going to buy it. It's cold outside. So what you want to do is you want to actually do the bus routes from there. Where you actually go and get you a monthly bus card and you just ride all of the buses all over the city and you sell your oils on the bus. Number 27, we're almost done. 27, sell your products in gas stations, meaning that you have so much oils, right? You buy oils by the large quantity that you can actually sell at wholesale and still make a profit. So when you start to buy oils by the gallon and the drum from me, you can actually do that. You put them in the gas station, already labeled and everything, and talk to the guy at the gas station owner and say, listen, I give you these $2 a piece. You sell them $5. Pure uncut oil, all right? You can either, he buy from you wholesale right then and there, and you put them in there, and when he sell out, he call you, listen, I'm all out, I need some more. Or you can just put them in there, write a receipt of how many oils that you got and how much money is to be made when they're all sold out. And when they're all sold out, he take his cut and he give you your cut. The cut, is to give him, the cut that's on the receipt that you let him know that you're supposed to get when it's all sold out. He give you that, and then you refill it. You can do it that way. Number 28, have a website. Number 29, buy large quantities to do local wholesale. Local wholesale, like say for example, there's a lot of guys that sell oils in the city, right? And what you do is, you tell the guys like, listen, man, I know you guys, you need this, and you need this, and you need that. Listen, I can get you that right there too. I got you the same product. As a matter of fact, I give it to you a little bit cheaper than everybody else, and my product is stronger. All right. So as opposed to going, matter of fact, and I'll deliver it to you. You ain't got to go to a wholesale. You ain't got to order it. I'll bring it right to you. Now, that's a beautiful thing when it comes to my specific fragrances I make myself, because I'm the only one they can get it from. So if you can be in a local place and you selling my products wholesale there, I applaud that all day long. I applaud that. Because what's going to happen, you're going to be the man. You're going to be the man in the city for my product. And that's going to make you a lot of money. All right, and the very last one, last but not least, this is what my father-in-law, this is what he used to do. Go door to door, selling oils. All right, this is what my father-in-law used to do. This right here. He used to go door to door, selling oils. My wife's father, Muhammad Abu Bakr, rahimahullah ta'ala, may Allah have mercy on him. But he was well known for the oils in Lansing. He used to go door to door selling his oils. You can also do that right there. That's good too. So that's pretty much it, y'all. I will make separate videos. Breaking all of these down. I will make separate individual videos breaking all of these down. But right now, I just want to give you, and you pick one that fits you. Whatever fits you, that's the one you do. All right, so that's pretty much it. It's your guy, Professor Smell Good. Thank you guys for watching. 30 ways to sell oils. Thank you.